If you're doing cardio to lose belly fat after 40, that might be the exact reason it's not going away. And I know how frustrating that feels because you've been doing what you were told would work. Move more, burn more calories, and push harder. But what if the problem isn't that you're not doing enough? What if it's that you're doing the wrong things for your body now? Because after 40, especially during perimenopause and menopause, your body is playing by completely different rules. And if you don't understand those rules, you can work harder than ever and still watch your belly grow. Welcome. If you're new here, I'm really glad you found this. And if you've been here for a while, you already know something about me. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything because women over 40 don't need more recycled fitness advice designed for 25-year-old bodies. You need the truth, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it completely contradicts what you've been doing for years. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the biggest exercise mistakes that are actually making menopause belly worse. I'm going to show you why your body is storing fat differently now. And more importantly, I'm going to show you what actually works, not what's trendy, not what burns the most calories, what actually works for your body right now. And make sure you stay with me until the end, because the third mistake I'm going to show you, that's the one quietly damaging your body long term, and almost no one is talking about it. Let's start with the biggest one, the cardio trap. I know, you love your runs, you love your spin classes, and you love seeing that calorie burn on your watch. It feels productive, it feels like you're doing something. But here's what's actually happening inside your body. After 40, your hormonal environment shifts. Estrogen starts to decline, progesterone changes, and cortisol, your stress hormone, becomes far more influential. So when you're doing long, intense cardio sessions, you're not just burning calories, you're flooding your system with stress. And your body responds in a very specific way, and it says, something's wrong, we need to protect ourselves. And one of the ways it protects itself is by storing fat, right around your midsection. So let me ask you something. Are you working harder than ever and getting worse results? Are you doing more cardio than you did in your 20s and still watching your belly grow? Because if that's happening, it's not a discipline problem. It's not a motivation problem. It's a mismatch between what you're doing and what your body actually needs now. Your body is not broken, like it's adapting. But if you keep applying the same strategy, you're going to keep getting the same frustrating results. And here's where it gets even more frustrating, because most women respond to this by doing even more cardio. They double down, they push harder, they add another workout, and all that does is drive cortisol even higher and push fat storage even further. So what works better? You're going to laugh when I say this. Walking. Simple, consistent, brisk walking 3 to 5 times per week. That alone can have a bigger impact on your hormones, your inflammation levels, and your fat loss than hours of high intensity cardio, because it lowers stress instead of increasing it, and it works with your body instead of against it. Swimming is another great option. It's low impact, it's joint friendly, and as estrogen declines, your joints need that support more than ever. Now let's talk about mistake number 2, because cardio isn't the only thing working against you. High intensity interval training, HIIT. This one surprises a lot of women because HIIT works. It's effective, but only when it's used correctly. The problem is not HIIT itself. The problem is frequency. Most women are doing it way too often. You've been told to go hard, push yourself, give everything you've got. And again, that worked before. But now, too much intensity creates too much stress, too much cortisol, and too much inflammation. And the symptoms start to show up. You're not sleeping well. You're waking up tired. Your energy crashes in the afternoon. Your mood feels unpredictable. Hot flashes get worse. And your belly fat doesn't move, or it gets worse. So if your body feels like it's constantly on edge, if you feel wired but tired, this could be a big part of why. The solution isn't to eliminate HIIT completely. It's to use it strategically. 1 to 2 sessions per week, kept under 20 minutes, followed by real recovery. That's it. That alone can completely change how your body responds, because now you're not constantly signaling stress. You're giving your body space to recover, and that's where real change happens. Now let's move into the third mistake, and this is the one almost nobody talks about. Ab workouts, crunches, sit-ups, all the things you've been told will flatten your stomach. And I'm going to be very direct here. You cannot crunch your way out of menopause belly. You just can't. Because what you're dealing with is not just a muscle issue, it's hormonal, it's metabolic. And here's the part that most people don't realize. Those repetitive crunching movements, they put pressure on your pelvic floor. And during menopause, that system is already more vulnerable. So now, instead of helping your body, you're adding stress to an area that's already under strain. And over time, that can actually make things worse. So what should you be doing instead? You need to focus on deep core stability, not surface level ab work, real functional core strength. That looks like movements such as planks, bird dogs, dead bugs. These exercises train your core to support your spine, to stabilize your body, to work the way it was designed to work, and the benefits go far beyond your stomach. Your posture improves, your back pain decreases, your entire body feels stronger and more supported. If you're starting to realize that what you've been doing might not be working, that's exactly why I created my 6-week reset program. Because this isn't something you fix with random workouts. You need a structured plan built for your body at this stage of life. But before I go deeper into that, there's another mistake we need to talk about, and this one is subtle, but incredibly powerful: workout timing. When you exercise matters more than most people think. And if you're doing intense workouts late in the evening, you're spiking cortisol at the exact moment your body should be winding down. That disrupts your sleep cycle. It interferes with melatonin, and poor sleep is one of the fastest ways to gain weight during menopause. So if you're waking up exhausted, craving sugar, struggling with energy, and not seeing results from your workouts, your timing might be working against you. If you can, move your harder workouts earlier in the day. Morning or midday is ideal. And if evenings are your only option, keep it gentle: walking, stretching, mobility work. Let your body prepare for rest. Now there's one more mistake, and this is the one I really want you to hear. Pushing through pain, that no pain, no gain mindset, is one of the fastest ways to break your body after 40. Your recovery capacity has changed. Your tissues take longer to repair. Inflammation doesn't disappear overnight anymore. So when you ignore pain, when you push through discomfort, when you force your body to keep going, you're not being disciplined. You're increasing your risk of injury. And one injury can take you out for months. That's the cost. You need to learn the difference between effort and warning signals. Your workouts should feel challenging, but they should not feel punishing. So now you understand what's not working. Let's talk about what actually does. Your body needs 3 things right now: lower stress, better recovery, and smart strength training. Strength training is one of the most powerful tools you have at this stage of life. It helps preserve muscle, it supports bone density, it improves insulin sensitivity, and it directly impacts how your body stores fat. But it has to be done correctly, not rushed, not chaotic, not based on momentum. It needs to be controlled, intentional, progressive. And that's exactly what I built into my 6-week reset program. This is not a boot camp. It's not about pushing you to exhaustion. It's a structured system designed specifically for women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. We focus on strength, recovery, hormonal balance, and nutrition, because you cannot out-exercise a hormonal imbalance. And the results my clients see go far beyond weight loss. Yes, the belly starts to shift, but more importantly, they sleep better. Their joints feel better. Their energy stabilizes. They feel like themselves again. And if you're not ready for a full program yet, that's okay. Start with my 6-day mobility challenge, because mobility is one of the most overlooked pieces of midlife fitness. As estrogen declines, your joints stiffen, your connective tissue becomes less elastic, your range of motion decreases, and it happens so gradually that most women don't notice it until something starts to hurt. Mobility work helps you reverse that. It reduces pain, improves movement, prevents injury, and supports everything else you're doing. And the sessions are short, so you'll actually stay consistent. Both the 6-week reset and the mobility challenge are linked below. If you're tired of working harder and getting nowhere, stop guessing. Start following a plan that actually matches your body. Your body is not broken, it's adapting. And the women who thrive in this stage of life are not the ones who push harder. They're the ones who adjust. If this helped you, like the video, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what surprised you the most? I read every single one. You're not too old, you're not too far gone. You just needed the right strategy, and now you have it. I'll see you in the next one.